A 25-year-old SHS graduate at Mampontin in the Shanti region recounts how people, including members of his family, ridiculed him for venturing into skilled trade. According to Emmanuel Amamfo, most of his colleagues who also ridiculed him are now university graduates but cannot find jobs. Emmanuel nearly quit the skilled trade because of the negative comments he received from people, but now he says he is happy. JoyNews Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin has more in this report.
Emmanuel Amamfo is a 25-year-old senior high school graduate from Mamponting in the Ashanti region. He failed to further his education to the tertiary level, but now makes a living from his established business. Though he was ridiculed by mates for not going to the university, Emmanuel is a happy man now.
Those I was staying with at Ponkrono had finished SHS and were furthering their education. They were wondering why SHS graduates decided to be an artisan instead of furthering my education. I was punctual at work, but because of continuous ridicule, I got fed up and stopped going for the training. My master usually called to inquire why I was not coming, but I lied I was sick. Most of those who discouraged me are now university graduates, but unemployed. They now see me as a better person than before. I went through a lot of challenges. Even some of my family members discouraged me, but I stood my grounds and went back to learn. The work is not easy.
Emmanuel was a business student at Mpatasia Senior High Technical School. The course perhaps helped him to develop his business idea. Emmanuel began his business 2 years ago. After 5 years of training, he raised 4,000 cedis from the money he received from his master during the 5-year training.
4,000 money started here. I
started with 4,000 cedis without support from anyone. With time, people buy our items. We get contracts from poultry farmers and they order in large quantities. That has helped my business to grow and our income has increased.
He makes cold pot, poultry feeding troughs, trunks among others from materials like used zinc.
Feeding troughs, poultry feeding troughs.
We make cold pots, poultry feeding troughs, bakery materials, trunks and metal tenor. We have people who supply us with the materials. Sometimes, if someone throws his building, we buy the leftovers materials or waste. At times, those who renovate their leaky roofs call us to buy the old materials.
In a good week, Emmanuel can make 3,000 cedis in sales.
Deal with others for the by rough estimate the week.
We deal with orders from our customers. We can make 3,000 cedis a week and our profit is between 5,000 and 1,000 Ghana cedis. But sometimes sales can be bad.
So Juma back by Teddy so a bathroom. I said Juma on and off a woman a bathroom.
The young entrepreneur has 4 apprentices and 3 casual workers, including one of his mates in senior high school. He pays them 50 cedis a day.
We are 7. 4 are apprentices and 3 casual workers. Today, some of them didn't come. That's why we are few. One of the guys was my SHS mate.
The 25-year-old does not regret the decision to be an artisan. Some mates of Emmanuel are now university graduates. Some have learned trade, while others are still struggling.
Yeah, you be share. We 10 pesos. I miss meet me here. Be. Almost one yaji woman. Almost one yaji. Majumana may and also.
Though Emmanuel would want to further his education, he does not intend to do so now.
I mean, your chance in there,
If I get the opportunity to further my education, I will. But for now, I haven't planned for it. Because after school, you will still have to look for a job. Now, I am focusing on my business.
His major fear is losing his current location. I pray that my business grows and I will be able to establish a factory. Sometimes parents bring their children to be trained, but because of monetary issues among others, we are unable to engage them. For instance, the land isn't mine. If the owner comes, he will evict us. We have been evicted before from a piece of land. We don't have about 100,000 cedis to buy land for the business.
100,000.
Emmanuel feels he has accomplished a great deal in life. Instead of waiting for white-collar jobs, he urges young Ghanaians to buckle up and do something for themselves. In this modern world, you don't have to rely on someone. You don't depend on the government either. Everyone should look for something meaningful to do to plan ahead of the future. Emmanuel could probably keep going for a while on the benefits of learning to be a little more self-sufficient. A report by Mohammed Nuruddin.
An entrepreneur's resilience indeed.